So, Mary,
Boy.
tell me about everything that I missed while I was sick.
Well, so after we did our garden assessment, I then took that information and drew up, it's kind of the main project, I drew up both my garden blueprints. So this is Borderline Homestead, which we just did a video on, showing how I measured, calculated how much seed I need of each crop. You can go check it out. So I did that, and then I also did for my second garden, because I'm having 2 gardens this year, this game plan. Woo! It's funny, the 2 gardens are actually comparable in size. This one's 30 by 80. This one here at Borderline Homestead is 60 by 40. It took 4 pages to tape together to draw out everything. I've already been using this garden at our friend's house for a couple years, so I can just picture it. I didn't have to remeasure anything and then just draw it onto the grid. Same deal where the squares are each a square foot on the grid paper. I decided on all the crops that I'm gonna grow. So this year I'm focusing on cut flowers a lot more as a cash crop, I guess, because they sell really well. It's actually half this. And this is my first draft because I'm learning some stuff about a few different crops that I might not grow this year for different reasons, but I'm gonna try and do it next year. I just need a better setup or to plan ahead a little bit more for those. Yeah, that's all my flowers. I think this is a finalized list of all the fruits and vegetables that I'm growing. So both the list, the flowers and the fruits and vegetables, I then split them up between the 2 gardens based on what grows best in each location because they're very different microclimates. Do you want me to talk about the microclimates or just keep going?
A different video on that.
Okay. I went through and figured out how many of each flower I would want to grow, how many plants of each flower, and then did a little bit of a cost analysis to see if I could afford all of those seeds and bulbs and stuff. And so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that. If I can't invest in like dahlias and peonies this year, which would be several $100s, I'll switch over to things that I can grow from seed, which is like $3 a packet for a few hundred plants. Way better deal, just different kinds of flowers that aren't dahlias or peonies. They're still pretty though. I did a first draft of the amounts of each fruit and vegetable crop that I want to grow and then put that in on my blueprints. On the little post-it note pieces, I put the number of plants that I'm gonna need for each crop next to the name. I did another garden consultation with another friend of ours, which went really well, and I'm really excited. I've had 2 other people reach out too about, one person wants a consultation about their like whole homestead. Another person wants some landscaping advice. So I'm just kind of branching out and trying stuff out. It's a lot of fun. I organized my seeds.
You also started a viability test.
Oh yeah, I need to check on those. I started some tests with a few older varieties of seeds, some zucchini and a couple other seeds that I had saved from years past. Put them in a Ziploc bag with a wet paper towel so that they'll sprout, and then I can see how many sprout, how many are good to use this year. Those are on top of the fridge right now. I forgot about them.
You want to check them?
Right now?
Yeah.
Sure. I might actually need to water them again, but they are still a little bit moist. A couple of them are moldy. That's not a good sign. It means that instead of sprouting, they just started to decompose when they got wet, which means that they will not grow. And probably the rest in the pack aren't going to be able to grow either. That's okay, that's why I tested them. I'll just buy fresh ones. So yeah, I've got nasturtium. I don't know what that is. Is that cantaloupe or something?
Cantaloupe.
Got some pumpkins, zucchini, and then kale and basil. Looks like some of the kale sprouted.
You have to open it up to see for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see there's like a little bit of green going on in there, you know? Yeah. So all the basil sprouted. The kale did not sprout. Yeah, so it's been a week already, so the kale probably isn't going to sprout. But all the basil's still good. That basil is 3, 4... It's actually 5-year-old basil seeds that are still good. Cool. I don't do this very often, just if there's some seeds that I would like to not have to buy. I just test them out. I don't do it with every seed every year. That would take too long.
You also went seed shopping.
But yeah, got some seeds. Do you want me to get those too?
If you want, yeah.
They're just on my desk. You could admire my seed bin because I organized that. You can take the stuff out. Did you do that?
Oh, I was just kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Seeds.
Seeds.
It's organized, I promise.
Whatever you say, man.
So, I remembered this. I got this book as a gift from one of my garden consultation clients / friends. The Vegetable Garden Pest Handbook. These suckers are a menace. And I am excited to try the natural remedies for getting rid of them. This has a lot of good info because you're always going to encounter pests when you're gardening. If you're gardening in a regenerative way, the soil's getting healthier, the plants are getting healthier, they're more resistant to pests and disease. Anyways, yeah, got that. These, I did a little bit of personal shopping for a friend, same friend who gave me that book. She asked me to get some seeds while I was out picking up mine. These are the ones that I got for her. And then these are nowhere near all of the seeds that I'm gonna get, but it's a start. Got lettuce, parsnip, rosemary, sage, squash, a couple kinds of marigolds. Excited for the white ones. I've never grown white ones. A variety pack of sunflowers for my cut flower enterprise. Got morning glories because they were so pretty. I want to grow some kind of like something for them to climb up over and I can walk through it, an archway of some kind. These are for cut flower bouquets as well. That's a small sampling of the seeds that I'm gonna get this year. That's another thing I did. I researched all the places that I want to buy from this year and then did just like some rough cost estimates for all the seed packets that I want to get. I haven't ordered seeds yet. I need to do that. Working on greenhouse plans. Modified greenhouse plans. I need a different setup. I'm gonna build a real greenhouse, but I can't do that until the spring now because it's all weather's weird. I'm gonna set up some kind of temporary solution either in our carport or shop. I don't know yet. I'm gonna be starting a lot of things around mid-February. Just coming too fast.
What can we expect to see next?
Next is, yeah, deciding on a greenhouse plan, ordering seeds, deciding on a chicken plan. I don't know if we're gonna film that. I might be doing some breeder flocks this year with my chickens, which would be fun. Fun breeds and varieties and colors. Once I get my seeds, I'll be updating my spreadsheet, like a master spreadsheet of everything about every seed that I've ever grown. And I need to update that with all the new stuff. Figure out a timeline of when I'm gonna start and plant everything. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Just plans. Plans. So we have a website. It's really cool if you want to check it out. It's borderlinehomestead.farm. .farm. F-A-R-M. I just think that's too cool. We're on Facebook, Instagram. Lily's always posting good pictures. Sometimes I'll go on there and post something, but it doesn't look nearly as good. So I mostly leave that to her. We share all our videos on Facebook at least. Do we do it on Instagram?
Yeah, like there's clips coming out in case you missed something.
Yeah, and yeah, you can subscribe to the channel too. Click the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on when these videos come out in the Ultimate Gardening Series with Mary.
Alright, bye Mary.
Bye.
See you later then.
See ya.